fourth edition of Interchange, the most widely used and the most successful English course in the world. This state-of-the-art software is designed to help you maximize your teaching effectiveness as you move seamlessly through each lesson, incorporating video, audio, and even online resources, all with the click of a mouse. Visit the link below or contact your Cambridge University Press representative for a demonstration today.
Unit 14. So, that's what it means. What it. T sub D. What it means. 1. Gesture. A movement to express an idea. A movement to express an idea. Body language. T sub D. Emoticons. A sideways image of a face which is used in emails to express emotion. 2. Biting his nails. Rolling his eyes. Scratching his head. Tapping his foot. Twirling his hair. Wrinkle his nose. Wrinkle. W silent. Frustrated. Depressed. Hopeless. Impatient. A person who is not patient. Disgusted. Awful. Bored. Feeling tired and unhappy because something is not interesting. Interesting is silent. Bored. Feeling tired and unhappy because something is not interesting. 3. India. A country in Asia. 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 Noticed. So. Noticed. So. From side to side. First to left and then to the right. From side to side. No, I don't think so. I don't think so. I don't. I don't. I don't think so. I don't agree. Actually. In fact. A bit. A little. A little. T soft D. Let's get together soon. Let's get together soon. Goodbye. Let's get together soon. Goodbye. 4. Maybe. Perhaps. Perhaps. Possibly. Probably. Probably. And also probably. Probably. That sounds crazy. That sounds crazy. Go away. Wah sound between O and A. Go away. Patch. Patch. Absolutely. Definitely. Unit 14. So, that's what it means. Interchange 2, 4th edition. Unit 14, Part 1. 1. Snapshot. Popular emoticons. Popular, famous, American popular. O as Ahsan, popular. British, popular. Popular emoticons. Emoticons. American, Americans. Popular emoticons. Emoticons, facial expressions. We use them in writing. We use them on the internet. We write them by keyboards. I'm happy. I'm sad. Face of someone who is sad. Happy face. A smiley face. I'm happy. I'm sad. I'm angry. I am angry. Angry. Very angry. Just kidding. Kidding. Laughing. Having fun. Having fun. That's funny. That was scary. Scary. Scared. Afraid. I can't talk about it. I can't talk about it. Really? That can't be right. That can't be right. Really? That can't be right. I'm surprised. Surprised. I'm sleepy. I'm about to sleep. That was delicious. Delicious have a good taste. I have a terrible cold. A terrible bad. I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say. I'm so bored. I'm so bored. Bored and happy because things are not interesting. Do people in your country use emoticons? Do you? Yes. All people use emoticons on the internet. On Facebook. What other emoticons can you use to communicate these ideas? What other emoticons do you know? You can answer everyone alone. Different answers here. Exercise number 2. Word power, feelings and gestures. Feelings, how do you feel? Gesture, use the body language to tell me your feeling. A. What's this man doing in each picture? Match each description with a picture, then compare with a partner. In this exercise, we have 6 pictures. We match them with these expressions from 1 to 6. 1 minute, try to answer. Answer first. One. He's biting his nails. This is picture number D. He's biting his nails. These are nails. Bite. To cut the nails by his teeth. He's rolling his eyes. Roll. To go in a circle way. To move in a circle. Number 2, C. He's rolling his eyes. 3. He's scratching his head. To scratch the head. Like this. Scratch the head. F. 4. He's tapping his foot. Tap. To hit his foot. He's tapping his foot. So number 4, E. 5. He's twirling his hair. He's twirling his hair. 5A. Twirl his hair. To make his hair in a circle. So 5A. He's wrinkling his nose. To wrinkle the nose, this is number B. To wrinkle the nose, B. The answers 1D, 2C, 3F, 4E, 5A, 6B. B. Group work. Use the pictures in part A and these adjectives to describe how the man is feeling. How the man is feeling in these pictures. You have heard different adjectives such as annoyed, bored, confused, disgusted. Embarrassed. Embarrassed when someone in a bad situation. Exhausted. Exhausted, very tired. Frustrated. frustrated, very sad. Impatient, not patient. Irritated. When someone is irritated, means he's nervous. Annoyed, nervous. Example, in the first picture, he's twirling his hair. He looks nervous. This is the first picture. He's twirling his hair. He looks nervous. In the second picture, he's wrinkling his nose. He's wrinkling his nose. He's disgusted. Be disgusted. 3. In the third picture, he's rolling his eyes. He's rolling his eyes. He looks annoyed, frustrated, irritated. He looks frustrated, irritated, annoyed. 4. This is number D, picture D. In picture number D, he's biting his nails. Biting, American biting. He's biting his nails. Maybe he's impatient. Maybe he's nervous. So this picture number 5. Yes, he's angry. 5. This number E. What's he doing in picture number E? He's tapping his foot. He's tapping his foot. It means that he's impatient, he's nervous. He looks at the time. He looks at his watch. So he's nervous, he's impatient. Picture number 6, this is number F. What's the man doing? He's scratching his head. He's scratching his head. So maybe he's bored or confused. Maybe he's bored, he's confused. He looks confused, he looks bored. Unhappy, because nothing interesting. Again, the answers: A, he looks bored, frustrated, irritated, nervous. B, he looks disgusted. C, he looks annoyed, frustrated, irritated. D, he looks impatient, nervous. E, he looks impatient, nervous. F, he looks bored, confused. Three, conversation. Have you met Raj? Raj. What is this name? Is this American name? No, it's an Indian name. Look at the picture here. What do you see? Two young men. Maybe they are in college or school or high school. He has a book. So, facial expression, the face. This is an Indian face, an Asian face, a face from Asia. Asia, countries such as Indonesia, India, Japan, China. This is an Asian face. This is an American man, American young man. He's thinking. What does it mean? And this is an Indian man and he's shaking his head to move his head from one part to another, from left to right or from right to left. Listen and practice, listen and repeat.
Unit 14. So that's what it means. Page 93, Exercise 3, Conversation. Have you met Raj? Part A, listen and practice.
Have you met Raj, the student from India?
No, I haven't.
Well, he seems really nice, but there's one thing I noticed. He moves his head from side to side when you talk to him. You know, like this.
Maybe it means he doesn't understand you.
No, I don't think so.
Or it could mean he doesn't agree with you.
Actually, people from India sometimes move their heads from side to side when they agree with you.
Oh, so that's what it means.
Unit 14. So that's what it means. Page 93, Exercise 3, Conversation. Have you met Raj? Part A. Listen and practice.
Have you met Raj, the student from India?
No, I haven't.
Well, he seems really nice, but there's one thing I noticed. He moves his head from side to side when you talk to him. You know, like this.
Maybe it means he doesn't understand you.
No, I don't think so.
Or it could mean he doesn't agree with you.
Actually, people from India sometimes move their heads from side to side when they agree with you.
Oh, so that's what it means.
Ron and Emily, yes, they're talking. Have you met Raj? Who is Raj? The student from India. He's a student from India. Have you met Raj? No, I haven't. Well, he seems really nice. He is very nice. Seems here means is. He sounds nice. He seems nice. But there is one thing you noticed. He moves his head from side to side when you talk to him. You know, like this. Raj moves his head from one side to another, from left to right and from right to left. He's shaking his head. Moves his head, he shakes his head. Maybe it means he doesn't understand you. Doesn't. He doesn't understand you. No, I don't think so. Or it could mean he doesn't agree with you. Actually, this is Peter. Peter would tell us what does it mean. People from India sometimes move their heads from side to side when they agree with you. Oh, so that's what it means. That is the meaning of this movement, of this gesture. He moves his head from side to side to tell us that I agree with you. First question, who is Raj? Raj is the student from India. What is Raj like? He is very nice. He's really nice. How does he move his head? He moves his head from side to side when he talks to people. What does this mean? When people from India move their heads from side to side, it means they agree with you. B. Now listen to Raj talk to his friend. What does he find unusual about the way people in North America communicate? Unusual? Not usual. This thing is strange.
Page 93, Exercise 3, Part B. Now listen to Raj talk to his friend. What does he find unusual about the way people in North America communicate?
So how are things at school, Raj?
Oh, pretty good, actually.
Do you find it easy to communicate with people?
Most of the time. Though there are some things I find a bit unusual. For example, the way that people end a conversation. You know, they'll say things like, "Hey, let's get together soon." At first, I thought that they were inviting me to do something. But then I realized it's just a way of saying goodbye. It's not really an invitation at all. It takes a bit of getting used to.
Page 93, Exercise 3, Part B.
Do you find it easy to communicate with people?
Most of the time. Though there are some things I find a bit unusual. For example, the way that people end a conversation. You know, they'll say things like, hey, let's get together soon. At first, I thought that they were inviting me to do something. But then I realized it's just a way of saying goodbye. It's not really an invitation at all. It takes a bit of getting used to.
B. What does Raj find unusual about the way people in North America communicate? Raj finds the way people end the conversation unusual. For example, they'll say things like, hey, let's get together soon. He thought it was an invitation, but it's just a way of saying goodbye. Let's get together soon means goodbye. Again, the answer, Raj finds the way people end the conversation unusual. For example, they'll say things like, hey, let's get together soon. He thought it was an invitation, but it's just a way of saying goodbye. Exercise number 4. Exercise number 4, grammar focus. Modals and adverbs. Lesson.
Page 93, Exercise 4. Grammar focus. Modals and adverbs. Modals.
It might mean he doesn't understand you. It may mean he doesn't understand you.
It could mean he doesn't agree with you.
That must mean he agrees with you.
Modals. Modals may, might, will, would, can, could, shall, should, must, ought to, should. All of these are modals. In modals, after modals, we have main verb. Mean. The main verb, verb infinitive, verb without D, without ed, without ing. It might mean, it may mean, it could mean, that must mean, that must mean. So we have here subject, it, that, modals, may, might, could, must. It can mean. Verb, mean. Verb infinitive. Then the sentence. It might mean, it may mean he doesn't understand you. It could mean he doesn't agree with you. That must mean he agrees with you. These are modals. So we have subject, modals, plus main verb, infinitive. And you tell the class the meaning. And you tell the class the meaning of this in a sentence.
Adverbs.
Maybe it means he doesn't understand you. Perhaps it means he doesn't understand you.
It possibly means he doesn't agree with you. It probably means he doesn't agree with you.
That definitely means he agrees with you.
Adverbs. Maybe, maybe, perhaps, possibly, probably. Also say probably. Maybe, perhaps, 50%. Maybe. It means he doesn't understand you. It could mean he doesn't agree with you. It possibly means, or it probably means, he doesn't agree with you. Possibly, probably, this is like 70%. It could mean, it possibly means, it probably means. That must mean, so here you are sure. That definitely means 90%. That definitely means he agrees with you. So here we have adverbs, maybe, perhaps, possibly, probably, definitely. Here, these adverbs maybe 50%, 50-50. I'm not sure. Possibly, sure. Definitely, very sure. Modals and adverbs. What are modals and adverbs? Modals: can, could, shall, should, may, might, well, would. And after modals we have main verb. What about adverbs? Here we talk about modals and adverbs. In modals, like may, might, can, could, must, shall, should. If I'm not sure, we say it might mean, it may mean 50%. It could mean 70%. It must mean 90%. So here I am sure. So we have the subject it, may, might, could, must, mean, main verb, infinitive. We start from here 50% to more than 90%. From not sure to be sure. Example: it may mean be quiet. It could mean stop talking. It must mean come here. Adverbs. In adverbs we have ly. Some adverbs: maybe, perhaps, possibly, possibly, probably, and also in American, some Americans say probably, definitely. Maybe it means come here. Perhaps it means come here. So here this is 50%, 50-50. It possibly means come here. It probably means come here. It definitely means come here. So here I am sure. It must mean come here. It definitely means come here. It must mean that sounds crazy. It definitely means that sounds crazy. So here these are modals, these are adverbs. You can use modals or adverbs to give a guessing, to guess something. It may mean, it might mean, it could mean, it must mean. So you think you are not sure until you are pretty sure to 90%. You can use adverbs: maybe, perhaps it means, it possibly means, it probably means, it definitely means. From not sure to be sure, definitely. Maybe, not sure, definitely sure. Per work. What do these gestures mean? Take turns making statements about each gesture using the meanings in the box. In this exercise we have different pictures. What do they mean? Possible meanings: I don't know. Be quiet. Shh, be quiet. I'm finished. That sounds crazy. I can't hear you. Come here. A. What do you think the first gesture means? This is the first one. It probably means, or it might mean. So, in this exercise, it's very easy. You are going to use these gestures Okay. And you try to use the possible meanings, but also you are going to use these expressions. It might mean, it may mean, it could mean, that must mean, maybe, perhaps it means, it possibly means, it probably means, that definitely means. One. That sounds crazy. It possibly means that sounds crazy. That sounds crazy. It probably means that sounds crazy. 2. What do you think of the second gesture? What do you think the second gesture means? That must mean come here. That definitely means come here. 3. So this is what? It could mean be quiet. It possibly means be quiet. 4. Look at the picture. A young lady, and the young lady is putting her hand on her ear. So that might mean I can't hear you. That might mean I can't hear you. It could mean I can't hear you. 5. Look at the picture. A young man. What is the meaning of this sign? Okay, this is this one. It means what? That must mean I am finished. I am finished. I did it. I finished it. So that must mean I am finished. That definitely means I am finished. Picture number 6. An old man is wearing glasses and he's using his hands. So what does this sign mean? It might mean I don't know. It might mean I don't know. It may mean I don't know. Perhaps it means I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Exercise number 5. Speaking. What does it mean? Here in this exercise, you and your friend is going to do it. Imagine you are in a foreign country. You're in a foreign country, foreign, G silent. Exercise 5. Speaking. What does it mean? A. Pair work. Imagine you're in a foreign country, you're abroad, and you don't speak the language. Think of gestures to communicate these meanings. So in this exercise, you are abroad. You are in France, in China, in Japan. You don't know the language. We try to use some gestures to tell the people the meaning. What do you want? Example, go away. Help, help. Please repeat. I'm lost. I'm hungry. I don't understand. It's delicious. How much does this cost? Someone stole my wallet. Where is the bathroom? So here, these are some gestures. Okay, you see in the picture that she's trying to make different gestures, different movement, and Her friends are telling her what is she acting. B. Class activity. What else could your gestures mean? For each gesture you acted out in part A. Think of one more possible meaning. Think for one meaning. A. That probably means go away, but it might also mean you don't like something. B. It could also mean blah blah blah. So you try in this exercise to act the gesture and your friend are going to guess it. Are going to tell us what are you doing.
94, page 94, exercise 6, pronunciation. Pitch. Part A. Listen and practice. Notice how pitch is used to express certainty or doubt. Do you think her gesture means go away? Certain.
Definitely.
Uncertain.
Probably.
Do you understand what her gesture means? Certain.
Absolutely.
Uncertain.
Maybe.
Page 94, exercise 6, pronunciation. Pitch. Part A. Listen and practice. Notice how pitch is used to express certainty or doubt. Do you think her gesture means go away? Certain.
Definitely.
Uncertain.
Probably.
Do you understand what her gesture means? Certain.
Absolutely.
Uncertain.
Maybe.
Pronunciation, pitch, the sound. Listen and practice, listen and repeat. Notice how pitch is used to express certainty, that means certainty. To be certain, to be sure. Or doubt, doubt, be silent. Doubt, unsure, you are not sure, uncertain. Example. Do you think her gesture means go away? Definitely. So here, the sound, I'm sure, definitely. The sound is higher in the beginning, longer and louder, and then the sound goes down. From up to down. Because I am sure. Do you understand what her gesture means? Do you understand what her body language means? Absolutely. It means what the sound goes higher up and then down. Because here I am sure. That means absolutely, of course. Uncertain, I am not sure. Uncertain, I'm not sure. Do you think her gesture means go away? Probably. I can make be silent in American accent in Washington, or probably. Probably. Both are correct. Probably. Probably. Here the sound goes higher, as if it's a question. I am not sure, so I say maybe. So the sound higher, as if I'm asking a question. Do you understand what her gesture means? Maybe. The sound goes from up to down and then up again. The sound goes up at the end. I'm very stressed. The sound starts higher, but then it goes down and then up again. So the sound at the end goes higher because as if it's like a question. I don't know the answer. I said maybe, maybe yes, maybe no. So maybe. So the sound goes higher. B. Pair work. Take turns asking yes, no questions. Respond by using absolutely. Absolutely. Definitely. Maybe. Probably. And your own information. Pay attention to pitch. pitch, the intonation, the sound goes up or down. So here in this exercise, you are going to ask your friend with yes/no questions, and your friend will answer. When your friend answers, he should take care of the sound down or up. Sure, certain, sound is down. Uncertain, sound is up. And the stress is in the beginning here, but with absolutely, the stress is in the middle. That's the end of unit number 14, part 1. Homework 1. Keep the words by heart. 2. Listen and repeat. 3. Answer 3 pages of the workbook. Interchange workbook. Interchange 2 workbook. Unit 14. First 3 pages. 4. Go to cambridge.org/interchangearcade/. Finally, we should like it, share it, and subscribe. شكرا والسلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته ونسألكم الدعاء. Wish you all good luck.
Presentation Plus is available exclusively with the new 4th edition of Interchange, the most widely used and the most successful English course in the world. This state-of-the-art software is designed to help you maximize your teaching effectiveness as you move seamlessly through each lesson, incorporating video, audio, and even online resources, all with the click of a mouse. With Presentation Plus, your students will be laser-focused on the task at hand as you use the built-in presentation tools to highlight key concepts, reveal answers to exercises, annotate passages, play class audio passages and video segments, and even embed web links right into your lessons. Let us show you how Presentation Plus can help you deliver more engaging and effective lessons. Visit the link below or contact your Cambridge University Press representative for a demonstration today.